You don't think Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time?
According to who?
You, rap fans.
Let me say something to you, and this is going to my African fundamentalism. No non-African can ever be the best of anything African. It is an insult to the ancestors, it is an insult to the race, and it is an insult to every black person. Do you think I can go to Palestine and be the best anything of Palestinian culture? You never see that. You think I can go to Israel and be the best of anything in Israel, whether it be a cook, an instrumentalist, a dancer? Hell no.
Umar does make a great point right there where black people usually don't get credit for things we do in other cultures.
We gotta stop naming non-African people as being the best of any aspect of our cultural product. That's white supremacy.
What's white culture?
I don't see Eminem building no schools and hospitals.
We gotta
I don't
stop
see
inviting
DJ
I just should be ashamed. I think I'm gonna go down. I didn't even know I had food. I just Rex. I don't think we get happy. You know what I'm saying? You niggas, sir, we smoking moolah, smoking hundreds. You know what I'm saying? We smoking blue bars. Blue. Workout. Sweat. Don't stop. Shit. Hot. Hold on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We got enough. Oh, hallelujah. 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 Wax. Stop this shit with though. Ooh. I feel something. I feel, Mama. Grandma. Big bike. I made a mess. I shit on myself. Mama. There's on the ball. Wax. Take the picture. Hey, take that to the max.
We were traumatized by being broke so long that when we do get money, we cannot make constructive use of our disposable income. I want to say that again. One of the main characteristics of those who suffer from the psychopathology of poverty is not being able to use money in a constructive way. This is why we don't have our own supermarkets. This is why we don't have our own independent schools. This is why we don't have our own hospitals. This is why we don't have our own banks. This is why we don't have our own distribution. This is why we don't have our own manufacturing sector. Because when you are traumatized by poverty, getting money is not a means to transforming your reality. Getting money is a means to transform your personal material circumstances. This is why African people in America are the only group who cannot use their money to escape oppression. We're the only group who cannot use our money to escape systemic poverty and lack of resource. Because when you are diagnosed with the psychopathology of poverty, getting money is the goal. Using money is not the goal. Using the money constructively to benefit the race is never the goal. Because the pursuit of money and materialism is a selfish European phenomenon. The pursuit of money and materialism is a selfish European phenomenon. So Africans in America and in other European contexts, because I would argue that although Africans in Africa and the Caribbean can also suffer from the psychopathology of poverty, you see the psychopathology of poverty most pronounced amongst Africans who live in European societies. South Africa, Europe, Canada, America. That's where you see it most pronounced. Because we get to see white folk enjoy, not all white folk, but systemically, we see more white folks enjoy the benefits of money and materialism more than black folks. And since we're constantly inundated with images of successful white folks, our psychopathology of poverty, which is related to our self-hate, you cannot leave out the Willie Lynch. You cannot leave out the post-traumatic slavery disease. You cannot leave out the Negropean psychosis. The Negropean psychosis works hand in hand with the psychopathology of poverty. That's why we can't come together and use our money constructively. We can come together and pray. We can come together for the fraternities. We can come together for certain things to have fun, but we cannot come together constructively when financial resources are necessary, because the psychopathology of poverty has given every Negro a one-track mind where all you want to do is pursue money and materialism as a goal. Money is not used as a strategy. Money is not used as a resource. Money in the black community is simply used to attain symbols that suggests you are financially successful. Let me say this again. We don't use our money to pursue freedom. We don't use our money to pursue infrastructure development. We don't use our money to pursue independence. We don't use our money to fight gentrification. We don't use our money to fight mass incarceration. We don't use our money to fight police genocide. We do not use our money constructively to do anything for ourselves. When something needs to be financed, the first thing we do is scapegoat reparations in the U.S. government. When money becomes necessary for African people, the first thing we do is scapegoat reparations in the U.S. government, which is a cowardly way of saying, I want no responsibility for my financial situation. I want no financial responsibility for my political situation. I want no financial responsibility for my community situation.
Gangster rappers are some of the biggest traders in the black community, but I can't separate them from the community too, because we gave birth to them. Let me give you an example. The reason our young black males don't have role models so they got to get them off television. You know why they got to get them off TV? The rapper is not the role model. The basketball player, the football player would not be the role model if the black professional did not abandon the inner city. The only reason why your son got to snatch Lil Wayne and Lil Durk and LeBron off TV is because he don't see you in his community. 75 years ago, the dentist, the lawyer, the engineer, the author, the scholar, no matter how much money he made, no matter how many degrees he had, he still had to live in the ghetto because there was no integration yet. They lived right with us. So we still had identity. We still had unity because the millionaire was right across the street from the person on public assistance. But after integration came, it destroyed that and it stratified the oppression you see. And so once adult black male had the opportunity to escape the ghetto, we